It happens every year, and lately, it seems to be getting worse. As spring quickly shifts into summer, the temperatures outside begins to soar. Unfortunately, as hot conditions intensify, the potential for heat-related illness to affect our workforce also rises. Collectively known as heat stress, these illnesses include heat cramps, heat rash, heat syncope, and the potentially fatal heat exhaustion and heat stroke. To avert the potential for heat stress, you first need to understand how heat affects our bodies and how our bodies respond to this heat. In an effort to regulate its internal temperature during hot conditions, our body will increase the amount of blood circulating near the skin. This allows excess body heat to dissipate through the skin, and it may cause the skin to appear flushed. If this increased blood flow alone cannot cool the body, the sweat glands will release perspiration onto the skin. The evaporation of perspiration from the skin increases the cooling effect, and it further regulates internal body temperature. Taking measures to ensure our bodies are successful regulating internal temperature in hot conditions is key to preventing heat-related illness, and hydration plays a critical role. Make sure to prehydrate before work by drinking 2 glasses of water, about 16 ounces, before you begin working in a hot environment. And continue to drink fluids throughout the day, even if you don't feel thirsty. Aim to drink 1 glass of water or a sports drink for every 20 minutes of work in hot conditions. Avoid caffeine and alcohol prior to working in hot conditions. These have dehydrating effects and can make heat-related illness more likely. Also, allow your body to get acclimated to hot conditions by taking frequent rest and cooling breaks. Over time, you'll be able to work for longer periods more comfortably. You might assume that heat stress only affects people who work outdoors in direct sunlight during hot summer months, but heat can be a problem in both indoor and outdoor work environments. And the PPE required to perform some job tasks can make us even hotter. Perspiring profusely while continuing physical activity in hot conditions can lead to dehydration as well as a loss of salt and other vital minerals. These conditions can lead to heat cramps. Symptoms of heat cramps include painful muscle spasms of the abdomen, arms, and calves. Water alone will not replenish the salt and minerals needed to prevent heat cramps. When working in hot environments with prolonged profuse sweating, it's important to drink sports drinks or other fluids specially made to replenish the salt and minerals that our bodies need. In some conditions, such as high humidity or restricted airflow, perspiring may no longer be effective at cooling the body. When this is the case, the body responds by further increasing the amount of blood flowing towards the skin surface, leaving the brain, muscles, and other body parts with a depleted blood supply. This can lead to the onset of heat syncope.
Symptoms of heat syncope include fainting, dizziness, mental confusion, nausea, and headache. Mental faculties such as emotions, judgment, and comprehension can also be adversely affected.
Taking notice of the early symptoms of heat cramps and/or heat syncope and seeking appropriate cooling and first aid can prevent the onset of the more serious conditions of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Symptoms of heat exhaustion include intense sweating, blurred vision, rapid breathing, a weak pulse, and moist, cool skin. If someone is experiencing heat exhaustion symptoms, get the victim to a cool area where they can lie down. Soak the victim with water or dab them with a cool, damp cloth. Then fan them until they're cooled down. Encourage the victim to drink small amounts of water, around 1 glass every 15 minutes. If allowed to progress without treatment, heat exhaustion can lead to heat stroke. Symptoms of heat stroke include nausea, vomiting, or loss of consciousness. Some heat stroke victims are no longer able to sweat and may have hot, dry skin. Heat stroke occurs when body temperature reaches near fatal levels, around 104 degrees Fahrenheit. A body suffering heat stroke cannot regulate its internal temperature, and the organs will begin to shut down, leading to death if immediate action is not taken. Call 911 immediately. While you're waiting for help to arrive, it's important to lower the victim's body temperature. Start by removing any unnecessary PPE and clothing. Then, lay the person on their side, away from the heat if possible. Douse the victim with cool water and fan them to lower their body temperature. Placing ice packs under the neck and under the armpits can also help to reduce body temperature. Stay with the victim until medical help arrives, and do not give them aspirin or any anti-fever medications. If you're going to be working in a hot environment, make sure you stay alert to signs of heat-related illness, because heat-related illness can cause confusion and disorientation. Someone experiencing a problem might not realize it and refuse to accept help. If you notice any symptoms of heat stress in yourself or others, stop work and tell your supervisor right away. Remember, when temperatures increase, so must our efforts to stay safe. By staying hydrated, taking periodic cooling and rest breaks, and staying alert for the warning signs of heat stress, we can all remain safe, healthy, and injury-free.
If you have additional questions, concerns, or need more information or training, please contact your supervisor or safety manager, or you can reach out to STI SPFA as an additional resource.